Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the NECA Alien Series 4 Dallas. Now, Arthur Dallas was the captain of the Nostromo, and he was played by Tom Skerritt. I think the actor did a great job bringing that character to life. He is liked by many. It kind of sucks though that he died in the air shaft. Spoiler alert. Anywho, on my channel, I've looked at Ripley, and I've also looked at Kane, and you can see they're the same exact suit. So on this review, I'm not going to spend too much time on the detail as I normally do, because I'm just beating a dead horse. However, for the size, it is a little over 8 inches, just like Kane, because of the flashlight on top of the helmet. And it does come with 2 accessories. We have the laser pistol and a flashlight, similar to Kane. But even though it does have a lot in common with Kane and Ripley in a compression suit, what makes this one unique is the paint, and also the sculpt of Tom Skerritt, which is inside the helmet, which we're going to look at. So, with those two in mind, we do have a little bit to talk about, so let's get this review started. Now, for the mold, we've seen it 3 times before, and it is fantastic. We're going to look at the head sculpt a little later by itself, but just a little run through on the helmet and the body. Just look at all that detail. Fantastic. I'll put links to the Kane review and the Ripley review below, so if you guys want to see a detailed look, you can check them out. Love these shoulder pads, chest armor, all the buckles and straps. Little backpack. Yes, both nozzles are there. Dallas butt. And it's rubberized down here, as many like to call his diaper. Nice gloves, little control panels on his arms. Pretty damn cool. I love the legs. The whole figure is pretty damn cool. I like this sculpt. And then we have his boots. And on the bottom there are peg ports, copyright credit. So, interesting. Okay, so that does it for the main body. Let's take a look at the head now. And here we have the head sculpt of Dallas, and I think that NECA did a good job making it look like Tom Skerritt. I think it looks just like him from certain angles. And even right there, it kind of looks like him. Actually, it looks like him a lot with the beard and the wrinkles on the top of his face right there. The eyes, the nose. Pretty awesome. Love the sculpt on his beard. And just look at his hat. All those, it actually looks like leather. Like all the little wrinkles in there and stitches. You also have a lot of buttons and straps throughout the whole thing. His hair is coming out down here with some skin wrinkles on his neck. Just amazing. In the back, more of these buckles. And you can see all the detail. Awesome job. But that face is amazing. There's the top of the head. Pretty cool. I wish we had a Dallas when he was in like his normal clothes with the white jacket. I would really like that, like when he's in the air vent looking for the alien. But, you know what? We're lucky we even got a Dallas, so I'm happy with it. So that's all I have to say about the head sculpt. And I guess we're done with the mold as well. I've already looked at the compression suit. This is my 3rd time. So if I missed anything, check out my other reviews. It is worth it. Kane's has a face hugger, so if you're into that, check that out. And if you like Sigourney Weaver, check out the Ripley version. But now, let's take a look at the paint. Alright, looking at the paint, I want to start with the helmet and the armor, the shoulder pads, the backpack, all that stuff. Because Kane's was what I considered to be copper, and I don't know, I guess it kinda is. But Dallas's armor, as you can see, is darker, very much like a dark penny. And with the greenish corroded copper color they have on here, much like the Statue of Liberty in America, I think it's a better mixture of paints and more realistic looking, to my eye anyway. So anyway, the copper and the green, and maybe some sort of black wash, is on the helmet, the shoulder pads, the backpack, and the front armor right here. We have red that says Dallas. And then on the back, we have yellow, blue, green, red buttons here. Red and black for the nozzle. On the back of the helmet, we have red, blue, and green as well. And right here, you see blue, red, and yellow right there. Really cool. Nice decals here with the black and red squares on the white with the red rectangle. Decal on the butt with the blue star and the red stripes. And I almost forgot to bring up, the light on top of the helmet is painted with a nice white strip. Now, something pretty cool is his suit is actually pink. And a lot of people don't know that. In the film, all the suits kind of look similar. You never really get a good look at them. But Kane's was yellow, Lambert's was blue, and Dallas was pink. And I kind of like they did that. Sort of, you think blue would be for a dude and pink would be for a girl. And Alien kind of switched them up. And I don't know, I think that's kind of neat that they did that. The whole movie is basically playing with sexuality and all that anyway, with the alien itself and everything that does, shapes of the machines and whatnot. The derelict and the engineer and all of Giger's work. So it's an interesting little thing. Is there something to the color switches? I personally have no clue. Maybe there is. But it is something to look at. You could just talk about different things in Alien for hours. But anywho, we have the dark pink, we have white, we have red, more of that copper color, brown and silver for the straps and buckles. And they did a great job. We have tan for the armor right here on the legs, or pads I should say. Now the boots are what I would like to think is some sort of black with a red stripe going on them. The gloves are black as well. However, what they did was they took I'm going to say a purple or some sort of purple. Maybe a magenta. I'm not sure. I'm not too good with colors. And I don't know if the camera could pick it up. But there is a hue of some sort of purple or pink on there. A little red too. But you can see it good on the glove itself. Has that nice purple hue to it. Really interesting. And then of course on the control panels we do have our red, yellow, and green buttons. And that pretty much does it for the paint. I believe I covered everything. If I missed something, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think it's a unique paint job. Is there a hidden meaning behind it? I have no clue. What do you guys think? But now that we looked at the paint on the body, let's take a look at the head sculpt. That head sculpt has a great paint job too. The face is a nice skin tone. He has brown eyebrows and a beard, blue, white, and black eyes. His nostrils are painted. You can see some black in there. And also pink for lips. Now his hat here is light and dark tan, some black, a little brown for the straps, silver for the buttons. Just a lot of paint on something so small. But well done. I really like that. So now let's take a look at the articulation. Alright, for the articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so it could go up, down, left, right, spin all the way around, and tilt any way you want, really. Ball joints are great. For the arms, it can go that far up, that far forward, back. It could go all the way around, but it is hindered by the shoulder pad, so I wouldn't recommend it. Could break off or whatever. It can twist at the bicep right here. And also, right here, son of a bitch. Right here at the bicep, it can turn all the way around, which is pretty cool. Right here at the elbow, it can bend about that far, not too much, and it can also rotate. The glove is also on a ball joint, so it can spin all the way around and tilt up and down, left and right, and whatever. In any way you want, so that's awesome. Now on mine, this bicep joint is frozen. I cannot get it unstuck. So whatever, it's staying like that. So anyway, the body can... So anyway, there's two joints, one right here under the chest and one on the stomach. And that makes it bend a little more like that. And can also bend back about that far, which is pretty cool. And also, it could spin all the way around. Pretty cool. For the legs, it can go about that far forward, that far back, rotate at the knee, bend at the knee, nice bend right there, and the feet are on ball joints, So you go up, down, left, right, and spin all the way around and pivot, whatever you would like. So that basically does it for the articulation. You know, a little quick. I know I did it a little quick, but this is my third time looking at the figure, so I know I kind of rushed it a little bit, but I know I'm being a little quick with this, but I know I'm being a little quick with the articulation, but this is my third time reviewing the figure, so, you know, if you're a long-time viewer, you should. And that pretty much does it for the articulation. I quickly brushed through that, since it's like the third time doing it. But, I'm kind of sick of looking at it. And that pretty much does it for the articulation. I know I briefly went through it, but this is the third review I'm doing with the same figure, so, Now, to get the helmet back on, you can see this groove right here. You just match it with the helmet piece, like so. And mine always takes a little force to get in there. Then you take your head sculpt. Make that pop right on the ball joint. Bingo. Position the head the way you want it. Take the top of the helmet. Put it on. And then you're going to want to turn the helmet around. Then you're going to put all these pipes back in. Like so. And then you're done. For Dallas's accessories, he comes with a flashlight, which is really cool. I used to have one like this when I was a little kid. Actually, my dad had one, I just played with it. And it's really neat. We have our strap here, painted green, silver buckle, silver doodad piece here. In front, we have some gray paint, a little silver dry brushing going around the border, and then very reflective silver paint, which if the light hits it right, looks like it illuminates. So how cool is that? And he could hold that flashlight easily in his left hand, like so, and you're good to go. Dallas comes with a laser pistol, which is the same one we saw with Kane, painted the same way too, a black gun with silver dry brush, showing off all those great details, and then a couple silver spots, right here on the scope, on this section here, also on the other side, and then we have red in the front and in the back. And that basically does it. That a laser pistol could go in his holster like so. And also the laser pistol could go in his hand, unlike Kane. So how cool is that? To compare with NECA Alien Series 4 Dallas, I have it next to the NECA Predator Series 17 Elder, which is a great friggin' figure with the cape and all the accessories. Awesome. And then something else to compare it to, the 6-inch White Ranger from the Power Rangers Legacy line. I think the Elder here might be a little taller than the Xenomorph. I don't know, we'll find out. And the answer is no, it's not. But it is a pretty damn good figure, and pretty tall too. Look how it towers over these two. Pretty sick, awesome figures. And that does it for my quick review of the NECA Alien Series 4 Dallas. Now, this figure is awesome. What are the pros? The sculpt is amazing, like they were with Kane and Ripley. The face sculpt for Tom Skerritt is awesome. The paint is amazing, and it does come with some nice accessories. Now, what issues do I have with it? The rubber on the holster, right here, I didn't want to stretch it out because it's like turning white when you stretch rubbery plastic. So, watch out for that, because what you have to do is stretch that over the gun to hold it, which is screen accurate. But, you keep stretching rubbery plastic, sooner or later it's going to snap. So, I had to do it off camera. I ain't messing with that no more. Besides that, stiff joints. Now, everybody has a problem with stiff joints for the most part. There are ways to fix them. But let's face it, I don't want to break this figure. It is a beautiful piece, and whatever, it's not hurting me, it's only one arm. I don't play with it anyway, so whatever, it's fine. So the question is, do I recommend it? Yes, if you're an Alien fan, if you're a Tom Skerritt fan, it's a no-brainer, especially since Lambert's coming out. Now you'll have Kane, Dallas, and Lambert to complete the spacesuit collection, I guess, if you want to call it that. So by all means, if you're a hardcore fan, go for it. If you're just into collecting the alien figures for the Xenomorphs or Ripley, then I guess you could pass it. You know, having a Dallas figure is probably not on the highest rank of most wanted things ever, but it is nice that NECA did it, and I'm glad they did. I really do enjoy this figure a lot. Now, if you're looking to buy it, it's $20 and over. Usually, I've only seen them on eBay and Amazon and other third-party sellers. They don't really sell this guy in stores anymore. So if you're looking for him, I would check on the internet. That's your best bet. I think it's a great figure. It's well-rounded. It has some nice articulations, just stiff joints. And again, watch those rubbery pieces, because you keep stretching it over that gun, and sooner or later it's probably going to snap. But then again, who knows? It could just be mine. So all in all, I really do enjoy this figure, even though I do have some little problems with it. So that just about sums up everything I have to say about this figure today. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button or subscribe to me for new reviews every Thursday. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.